Hello, and thank you for joining me. I am Abby Rose, and welcome to the Rose Homestead. Get ready to grow with us. 2023 was a big year. Today is the beginning of January 2024, and I wanted to take you with me on a little tour of our homestead to talk about what we accomplished in 2023. I actually forgot some of the things we accomplished, I kept thinking, even in videos, I would say things like, oh, the bees, we've had them a year. And I went through and figured out I was totally wrong. Like, there were so many things we actually did this year. If you haven't gone through and looked back at your photos from the previous year to see all you have accomplished, I totally would recommend it. Dana and I did that because we have some big plans for 2024, and I was getting a little overwhelmed thinking about all we were going to try to do. And so we took a moment and we looked back at all we had already accomplished in 2023. And it was a wonderful reminder that, we got this. We got a lot done in 2023. So, what I wanted to do is I'm just going to take you with me as I walk around the homestead, and I'll show you what we accomplished in 2023. I'm not really going to go in chronological order. It's more going to be just based on what we're seeing. 2023, I had my baby Miriam, our first child, in March 9th. So everything that we did obviously centered around raising a little human as well. So that was a big part of our year. Another big part of our year is we have been caring for my father, who has been going through cancer and a bunch of different treatments, and that has been a big part too. We spent 2 months almost of the summer with him, and I was really thankful we could. We ended up, we had a wonderful time. It was in Little Rock. We went out on the lake, and we spent valuable time with him, and with Miriam. We stayed in our RV. So that was something that we were going through in 2023, which all, of course, impacts how much time we could spend on the actual homestead. So 2023 was all about building infrastructure, getting some new animals, and getting ready to go all in with homesteading in 2024. I didn't do much gardening because, again, I was with my dad, who was in Little Rock and Arkansas. That's quite a few miles, like 4 hours almost away from where we live. And we weren't home a lot, so gardening is something that you have to work on quite a bit. And so we put that off for next year. That is my biggest 2024 goal, is to have a massive garden. And I'm so excited for that. We are working towards that. Now we've already gotten the fence built. So this summer I built a 40 by 60 foot garden pen area to fence our chickens out. Our chickens we got back in March. So we got our chickens this year. We actually got all of our animals this year. So we got our chickens. I'll walk up and show you. We got our horses and our cows. And we also got our pigs this year. We did all of the fencing this year as well. So all the pens to put those animals in, we did. For the horses and cows, we just used electric fence, and that was a way to get it done quicker. We built the hog pen that's permanent, and the chickens, we finished up their chicken house that they can go and lay eggs in. I'm going to walk down to the pig pen to show you them and show you our bee apiary. This shed is not totally done yet. I still have a video of building all that we've gotten done so far. We're going to put sidewalls on either side and the back to keep it even more dry in there. But that shed we finished this year. We built it September, I think, around September, for our house. So we moved into our home in January 2023. Like January 1st, we were finishing moving in. We fell asleep in that house way after midnight. on January 1st, 2023. It did not actually have any of the outside on it yet, any of the brick. We finished the brick in May, and we built that deck on it, if you can see it back there. It still needs the handrails, definitely not good for Miriam yet. She does not go out there. But we built our deck and the outside of the house walls, which has been wonderful. It's so nice to see the place come together and become a beautiful sanctuary. I love beautiful places, and I know it's a luxury to have beautiful places on a homestead. Like sometimes functionality has to win over with all of our piles of things. Or like our old panels. You know, they're not, I guess, as beautiful depending on your definition of beauty, but they are functional. But when at all possible, I love creating beautiful spaces. So it's really nice to have our beautiful home built. I am walking off over the hill right now to just give you a glimpse of the piggies. We got the pigs. Let's see. It was, oh, I can't remember now if it was towards the end of October or the start of November. I think it was the end of October that we got our piggies. There they are. They're like, feed me. They have a huge pen off in the woods there, so they have plenty of room to roam. They have a shed back there that has nice hay bed for them, and I would say, pretty good life for a piggy. If you are more interested in seeing their shed or their pen, I did create a video that has all of the information about how we built their pen and shed. You could go check that out on our channel. And if you're interested in watching a homestead grow and somebody learn along the way, share their failures, share their successes, come join us. We would love to have you. So hit the subscribe button and you can watch our different shorts and long videos. We try to post a short video a day and a long video a week. Life sometimes gets in the way of that, but when at all possible, that's what you can expect. I am finishing my walk to the bee apiary. The bees we got in April, I believe, of 2023. We got them from my father's place. So a big thing. I don't think there was been no way we probably would have gotten as many animals if it were not for our families. So the chickens, cows, and bees all came from my father's farm in the Ozark Mountains. We have moved him up here to be with us, with him going through his treatment and everything. And so he has moved all of those animals up here and allowed Dana and I to take over caring for them and living on his homestead dreams, which are our own now. So we got the bees from him. We have about 30 hives. We would not have so many hives if we just started off. So I wanted to give you that disclaimer because if you are starting your homestead and you're getting different animals, you might not have it go quite so fast. Like starting costs with getting some animals can be quite a bit, particularly cows and bees. So we are very thankful that we had a way to get started a little bit quicker. But I wanted to give you that disclaimer so, you know, the comparison it might look different for you. Yeah, I was thinking every single animal except our dogs have been gotten this year, 2020, or last year, 2023. Our dogs, we hardly count as farm animals, except Gabby, which is really my daddy's dog. And maybe Bale too. She stays inside with us now, but our dogs are more snuggle dogs, except Gabby. So this is where the horses and cows were. We made these big pastures for them, and now we've moved them. I'm walking up now to go feed them. The cows and horses are both something we got in 2023. The cows we moved here January 7th. So they've been here almost a year now. And the horses we got, I think it was the end of September, I believe. Yep. The horses, again, it was helpful to have family connections. They were tamed by my in-laws, which live right down the road from us. So we were able to get those horses from them. Again, it's one of those things that we have a lot to be thankful for with family. We are trying to continue that with our own daughter and look forward to, helping her when she gets older. And we continue to, help our family. So try to make it go both ways. I know that my chicken's cackling. Somebody laid an egg. I know that it can be a little outdated maybe, but living with family and family groups, it's wonderful. I would very much recommend it. Anyway, I am walking to feed the horses. They are now further up the road by our new barn, which is another thing that we did in 2023. We built our barn. There is our barn. We are not quite finished with it yet. We still have to put some corners down here, but it is getting really close to done. So we built this barn last month in December, and it's just about done. We really needed our barn to store things like our travel trailer, other trailers. We actually have just recently gotten a new skid steer, and we plan to start a business, a land management business where we will work on helping clear new land or grown up land for people with mulching equipment and brush hogs. So we're excited to help other people live out their maybe homesteading or just home dreams by clearing out land for them. That is one of our 2024 goals that's really huge. And actually, that was the one that got me talking with Dannon about, okay, are you sure? Are you sure we could do all of this in 2024? But I think I can. I think we can. All right, so let's pick up this bucket and go feed our cows. There they are. Hi, woo, cows. Pro tip, use the bucket to get over the electric fence. But then I just almost fell on my face. Pro tip, probably you shouldn't do that and try to record. We're feeding our cows 20% cubes. Just dumping them on the ground. Hey, woo, you back. Woo, cows. This is Spook. We got him on Halloween. All the other cows, we got the other cows January. Hey, Gabby, that's enough. Good dog. Good girl, Gabby. Come here, Gab. All the other cows we got from my father's farm in January 1st, except for their two calves, Legs and Cherubim. She's on the other side. They were born here on the farm in March and April. Well, I guess that pretty much covers all that we did in 2023 homestead wise. I'm pretty proud of us, really, especially with all the hurdles we had to overcome in 2023, and all the blessings too, all the beautiful time demanding blessings that Miriam was. So, there's never a right time. There's never a perfect time, I should say. The time is always right. There's just never a perfect time to do anything or get started with anything. Always going to be busy. I'm glad we didn't say, oh, well, as soon as we have our family's a little older, then we'll try to do more. It's easy to put things off, but it's wonderful when you just get in there and do it. I'm so thankful for my husband. I definitely would not be able to have done as much without him. But I'm going to go feed my horses and leave you. Thank you for watching, and have faith in how much you can grow. You can do a lot.